Welcome to Fate Unbound. Come camp with me in a remote corner of the Huachuca Mountains in Arizona as I tackle some issues with my rig and discover a hidden gem tucked away in the desert. I hope you enjoy the video.
Lie awake in the morning with a light upon her skin. Coffee cup before the day begins. Don't go. Stay a while, we'll slow it all the way back down.
That's such a delicious breakfast and just so filling too. The day is beautiful. There's not a cloud in the sky. Well, maybe way out on the horizon, but it's just blue skies. It's warm but not hot. I'm at 5,800 feet, just 5 miles from the United States-Mexican border in the Huachuca Mountains, and the weather here is amazing. It's been a few days since I posted the last video, and at one point in that video I wired in a new solar charge controller to receive power from a portable suitcase ground solar panel so that I could just give a boost to my solar input when I needed it, and I'm happy to report that it has been incredible, you guys. I'm bringing in so much power, I don't even know what to do with it. I'm running my refrigerator on electric all the time now, and it's just been amazing. I noticed a major problem while doing that job though, and it's that my main ground that grounds out my entire RV solar, inverter, and battery system is loose. It was held in place by a large self-tapping screw, but apparently those threads are no longer good because I cannot tighten that screw down. But I bought the solution while I was in town recently, and it's just a through bolt that I'm going to put through that hole, and on the other side tighten down a nylock nut that will never come loose. And using a star washer between the lug and the frame will create a nice strong electrical connection still. Thankfully I hadn't noticed any large electrical problems yet, probably because electricity was still finding ground somehow, probably through the 12-volt side of my camper's electrical box, which does have a couple of grounds, but those wires are not sized for this whole system, and so it's potentially a safety concern, but definitely causing inefficiencies in my electrical system. Got another problem I need to tackle this morning, and it's my fridge and my freezer. I am ashamed to admit to you guys that I've let these go a lot longer than I should have. You know, there's regular maintenance you gotta do to these absorption style old school RV refrigerators, and that is de-icing the cooling fins and de-icing the freezer. And yeah, I know this is shameful how much I've allowed to build up on my cooling fins and in my freezer. I've definitely noticed my refrigerator not cycling off as much. It's a big inefficiency here in the cooling. I'm gonna shut my fridge and my freezer off first because you basically have to let that ice thaw a little bit so that you can break it off and get it out. So I get all of this into the fridge first. Oh man, I ran out of room. Just jam it in there, and then I close the refrigerator. All that frozen stuff helps kind of keep the fridge cold, and I just leave the freezer open, and that will let the freezer stuff start to melt, and I can get that out because this is actually harder to get off. But then in the refrigerator, this will allow those cooling fins at the back of the fridge to warm up a little bit, and that by the time I'm done with this, that ice will be ready to be broken off and thrown out also. And I really envy you guys out there that have 12-volt refrigerators in your RVs. You know, back when I bought this travel trailer back in 2017, that really wasn't a technology that they were putting widely throughout RVs yet. And so yeah, I've still got the old school absorption refrigerator. It does pretty well and it's held up, but it's a lot less efficient. It uses propane, and when I switch it to electric, it uses about 25 amps as opposed to just the teeny tiny little bit that a 12-volt fridge uses. Well, it's been about 30 minutes and only a little bit's breaking off, but it's definitely starting to melt. Give it a little persuasion. Some gentle taps. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, look how thick this is. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so satisfying. It's like You ever pop a pimple and you're just like, oh yeah, that's what this was like. Freezer's de-iced, wiped it all out, got it nice and clean. So now just moving all of the frozen stuff back to the freezer. And I also move in everything from the fridge that needs to stay cold. So, you know, we're talking dairy, you know, anything like that that you really don't want to get warm because the fridge is still thawing. I don't know, there's just something very satisfying about peeling these larger sheets off the fins. So with some time and a bit of mechanical persuasion, all of the ice is cleared out of my fridge and freezer, and all of the food placed back where it should be. Now real quick, before Sweetie and I leave camp to go and explore, I want to tell you about this video sponsor, Bluetti, and their brand new Elite 300 power station. Now you guys know that I like to have a portable power station on hand, despite the fact that I have a standalone lithium battery bank and inverter charger on my travel trailer. And that's because, you know, I'm out in these remote areas and it gives me a lot of confidence knowing that I have a backup in case my main power system goes down for whatever reason. But portable power stations like this are really meant for people that go tent camping and still want to have power, or if you are RVing but you don't want to go through the hassle of having a full solar system installed on your RV, you can just go with one of these. It's essentially the same thing except wrapped up into just one nice, neat, compact package. Now check this out. Like I said, the Elite 300 is a brand new power station developed by Bluetti, and here I have it next to an Elite 200 V2. The Elite 300 has 50% more battery capacity, so about 3 kilowatt hours, whereas the Elite 200 V2 has about 2 kilowatt hours. And you can see they're darn near the same size. And what's really cool about the Elite 300 is that it, oh, hey sweetie, did you need attention? Are you bombing the ad spot? Well, like I was saying, what's really cool about the Elite 300 is that it actually has a TT30 RV outlet. And so if you have a 30 amp cable on your RV, you don't have to mess around with adapters anymore. You can just plug your RV directly into the power station. I think that's really cool and something that's lacking on the majority of power stations this size. And with its 2400 watts of rated AC output, the Elite 300 is even powerful enough to run my RV air conditioner, which I'll go ahead and turn on, but it's connected to the Bluetti power station that has its AC power currently turned off. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn that on using the Bluetti app on my phone. There we go. The air conditioner is running. That's so cool. And now I'm going to turn it off. That's super cool. So if you guys want power while you're camping in a very compact and easy to carry power station, I'll go ahead and drop links down in the video description below so you can check out Bluetti's Elite 300 power station for yourself. But sweet girl, hey, do you want to go? Yeah? You want to go for a hike, big girl? All right, we're going to go check out that lake. Oh, come on. With the work done, Sweetie and I are hopping in the truck to go on a hike around nearby Parker Canyon Lake. There's a National Forest campground at the lake actually, but keep in mind this is a pretty remote location, so there's no electric or dump here, and the only water is from a spigot that doesn't have very good water flow, and there are no threads on it to put a hose on it, so don't expect to be able to fill your RV here. It's only really for filling up drinking water jugs. Right on the shore of the lake though, there is a neat little general store and a marina where you can rent out boats, and you can fish in this lake. It's a very popular fishing spot, and there are pit toilets here and trash cans, and they also sell propane. It is $5 a gallon though. So aside from this gorgeous hike around Parker Canyon Lake, I also wanted to come here to check out that National Forest campground because even though I don't stay in them, I still like to drive through them and see them for myself. There's just like a little curiosity. I think they're really cute and quaint, and just I love the National Forest so much, and I think it's so cool that they set up these campgrounds specifically for people to come and be able to enjoy these places in. And also, I had to come to the lake because Sweetie loves the water so much. It would have been a massive disservice to not let this dog come down here and splash around. Well, we're near the end of the trail. This has been a lovely little hike around this beautiful lake, this hidden gem, just tucked away in the Huachuca Mountains. And Sweetie's getting one last splash in. Man, I just love little hikes like this. Ones that are easy enough that I could still take my old girl with me. What do you think, sweet girl? Did you have fun? Did you have a good hike? Yeah, I think that is the face of a happy dog. But we are gonna head back to camp now. I'm starving. I know she is too. We're gonna make some dinner. Oh. Guys, I might have a problem. I think I'm addicted to Tikka Masala. I made it once and it was so good. I just keep making it, but I mean, look at that, so good. All the veggies, the chicken, the rice with the Tikka Masala sauce. Oh man, I just love this dinner so much. But also, chicken was on sale at Walmart, so I just had to buy it. I had to make it. That was my excuse. I was like, all right, bam, Tikka Masala again. But I'm upset I forgot the baby Bella mushrooms. That goes so well with this. The mushrooms are nice and soft and add just a nice flavor. And I definitely am missing the mushrooms when I take a bite. But if you guys are enjoying the video and you want to buy me a coffee or a drink, then you can go through that QR code right there, and I'll also put links down in the video description. But I am so enjoying my time down here in the Huachuca Mountains so far. I've only been here for a few days and every day has just been amazing. It's so quiet, it's so peaceful here. You're just so far removed from everything else, and the natural beauty here is just incredible. I'm really loving this part of the desert, and finding that hidden gem, Parker Canyon Lake, is amazing. But I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my dinner because I am so hungry. Worked up such an appetite on that hike. Sweetie got to just chow down on her dog food as soon as we got back, but I had to actually cook dinner. So good. Today was just one of those perfect little days. Made some much needed repairs and maintenance on my rig, and then went on a nice little hike around a beautiful hidden gem in these Huachuca Mountains. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up and also hype the video. You can do that on your phone or tablets. You can only hype on mobile. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. These are the type of videos I make. I move to a new location every 2 weeks, and so you can just travel around the country with me and see what camping in these remote areas is like. But I'm all wore out from our big day, and Sweetie is especially tired from what's now a pretty long hike for her. So we're gonna turn in, but until next time, my name's David, her name is Sweetie, this is Fate Unbound, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Good night, guys.